The word for school in Arabic is madrasa, madrasa.
Madrasa.
So I want to get straight into looking at patterns that you can use practically, no? So we can use these roots and you can understand really what is the point of us stopping to identify the roots all the time. So like I said, in Arabic we have roots and patterns, no? We already know quite a few sets of roots associated with different meanings. And we've looked briefly at patterns and we've recognized some patterns like the adjective verb pattern, rayah, fahim, safir, like in misafir. And we've said how the roots give you the general meaning, so su'fu'ro is about traveling, no? And then the pattern will give you the specific meaning. If we know both, if we have a good base of patterns, common patterns, and a good base of common roots, we can work out a lot of vocabulary that we wouldn't otherwise understand, and we can also build a lot of words that we otherwise wouldn't have in our vocabulary. So, I want to get you initiated in this as soon as possible. So we're going to look at madrasa, the word for school. What roots do we have in the word madrasa?
Terasa.
Good, you identified the ma as not part of the root, which mostly it's not, no? And we have doroso. Now doroso is about, well actually, you have this in Turkish, doroso, so maybe you can guess what doroso is about.
Lesson. Ders.
Good, good. So doroso is about studying. Now you have the word ders meaning course or lesson. Now this is dars in Arabic. Ders in Turkish, dars in Arabic. So the root doroso is about studying. Now this specific pattern, the way these roots are placed in this specific word, shows the place that doroso is done. So this ma of madrasa is showing you the place that doroso is done. So what is the place that studying is done?
The school.
The school. It's much simpler than it might seem. So let's have a look at how we're doing this. We have ma, we have doro, we have another a, and then we have the s. That's the pattern. The extra a we get on the end there of madrasa is because this particular word happens to be feminine. No, but it's not really part of the pattern. The pattern is ma, doro, another a, and then su. So we can use that as a template to replace doroso with roots that have other meanings to get the words for places that we do other stuff in. So, if I give you the roots, for example, for writing, actually you could make a good guess of the roots for writing as well from Turkish. What do you think they might be, the roots for writing in Arabic?
Yazı.
From the verb you looked at. Okay, it's not this. How do you say book?
Kitabı.
Good. K-t-b. K-t-b are the roots for writing. So let's first understand it conceptually. The place that you write, where might it be? You have to be creative here. Where's the place that you write?
A desk.
A desk. Good. Desk or office. So this word means desk and it means office. So we look at madrasa and we bear in mind that there is a little bit extra because madrasa just happens to be feminine. And we want to replace the root sounds in madrasa or madras with kutub. We want to do it syllable by syllable and thinking very slowly. Now it feels complicated, but if you do it slowly, you get very good and very quick at it very quickly. But we must do it slowly, syllable by syllable. So let's take mad. So do is the first root, isn't it? What is the first root of our roots for writing? Remind me what are our roots for writing?
K-t-b.
Kutub. Good. So our first root is?
Mak.
Good. Our first root is k, and we get mak. From mad, we get mak. Tell me again, what is the word for school?
Madrasa.
Madrasa. We get rid of the a because this is not really part of the pattern. It's because this particular word is feminine. So let's say madras. So we turned mad to mak. Now we want to turn ras to whatever it would be using those other two roots that we have. So we said that we have kutub for writing. What is this ras going to turn into?
Tab.
Tab. Good. So put the word together for me.
Maktab.
Maktab. So maktab is the word for desk or for office. The pattern here is that ma, and then we have roots 1 and 2, we have an A, and then we have the third root, maktab, madrasa, because it's feminine. So there's two ways to think about this. You can think of it as ma, 1, 2, 3, and each number there refers to a root. But my advice is to use one of these words as a template, so it could be madrasa, it could be maktab, and when you want to create words from this pattern, all you do is you divide the word up and you reproduce syllable by syllable. So if we have maktab, and I give you the roots so, ro, ha, which have to do with imagination. So if you put these roots into the maktab pattern, we get the place that we so, ro, ha, the place of imagination, or the theater. So, ro, ha. So let's try it. Let's go from maktab to theater. Mak becomes
mas,
and tab becomes
rah,
good. So how do you say theater?
masrah,
Masrah. Good, masrah. The theater is il masrah. How would you say I'm going to the theater? We don't need the word for to. We can just say I'm going the theater.
أنا رايح المسرح.
Masrah. We must hear that breathy H on the end there. Masrah. أنا رايح المسرح. Good. Or maybe in fluent speech, some of the syllables even change. You might hear أنا رايح أنا رايح المسرح.